Well, nerds, as you can see, we're gonna have betrayal on our screen. Ah, gross, gross, get it away. Ah, good lord, it's nasty, it's ugly, ew, get rid of it. No, so a lot of you were asking me how exactly I did, Takumi, and since I didn't have time to really talk about it, I figured I'd also talk about it and just share my love for this one, because I actually found this GHB to be pretty exhilarating in how it worked. And it was really exciting to put a lot of my, thinking skills, how very little of them there are, to the test when trying to get this done. And a lot of you are probably doing the exact same thing that I did, which just probably without Cordelia probably got Setsuna or something like that, or another Brave Bow unit that can really work very well with it, and are doing exactly what I'm doing. Because this is what I've been doing. Mainly, the mainstay here is, of course, Bridal Cordelia with Desperation, and, of course, Brash Assault as the seal, and that's basically what I did to win this, in a way. Also, I just tended to... The one thing I wanted to do was pop down and make sure I could take as much damage on Cordelia that wasn't fatal in that way. Just kind of making sure I don't die. And also keeping her, at least, relatively safe. And I also do use Brave Lyn to get rid of some of these peskier flying, units out there. Mainly just to get rid of all of the right side, except for the cleric on the right side, who is going to come and attack Cordelia, but that doesn't matter too much. Still, I really love this map in a lot of ways. This is actually them. I think they reused the map from the Tempest trial, and you can kind of tell it wasn't exactly designed for this, but they at least worked their way around it, and this was a lot more than I thought it would be. I thought it would be, typically a little bit easier, but it does emulate the final stage of a conquest, at least, and what I recall from it. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. And then this is what I do. I just basically use Brave Bow all over the place, and that was the essential part. And as you can see, Scotty went off. Cordelia's now at 1, but that doesn't matter, because now we've activated both Brash Assault and Desperation, so therefore things are looking good. Kind of. And now we're gonna huddle up over here, and we're gonna have some fun times, but, man, compared to Valter, this is nothing. I remember when Valter came out, and back in that day, I forget exactly which was the best archer, but I'm pretty sure Cordelia was. I forget if Valter came out before or after the Brave units. I'm pretty sure he came out before, if I recall correctly, and he was quite a difficult little child to deal with, let me tell you. All right, so. Here's the fun thing that I found. Both the Takumis, of course, have cancel affinity, which just makes me upset in so many ways, but, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So, this is what I've been doing. With the Brash Assault seal, because of that, if I didn't have it, Cordelia would be dead. Thankfully, Cordelia doesn't have to worry too much about that, because she does have Desperation and Brash Assault, so therefore... She just does all 4 of her hits right away, which is great. Probably one of my favorite things out there lately. But this is where things get a little bit pesky and required me to at least make sure I had proper positioning with some of my units, because Olivia's going to have to take a spell tome to the face, and that's always not the funnest thing. Thankfully, she's able to do that. Not only is she able to do that, but with the speed boost from our good friend... Cordelia over here, I can just march on in and kill that Red Cavalier. And then you can kind of guess where this is going to go. I could either do it with Brave Lyn, or I could do it with Cordelia, or even, probably just bring Olivia over there a little bit later, but no, not really. That would end the turn. But still, man, this was a difficult one to figure out, let alone trying to do it with all infantry. That could be a little bit annoying. But you basically have to make sure you can kill all of that, deal with Scotty and its stupid little effect, as well as making sure certain issues don't prop up. I mean, God. it took me a while to actually realize and think about it, but Brash Assault, my god, that seal is just so good. Especially in little situations like this. Even when, with mine, which isn't upgraded, of course, but, good lord, that was difficult. So, man. Yeah, and do you guys think this was the most difficult, or what did you think of this GHB in the long run? I personally loved it all. Had a lot of fun just enjoying the situation and trying to figure out how a good way to do it with all infantry. Of course, one thing I did do without this, I found Lynn to be a lot more fun. You could just replace her with another dancer, I guess, but this is just what I went with. When it came to all infantry, I did of course replace her with a dancer, but yeah, that is what I did. Oh god. That battle, very, very difficult. But it was a lot of fun. But do tell me, how'd you guys end up winning? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Or did you just decide, not for me? But at least you got some betrayal out of it, right? Some betrayal. Oh, man. I'm gonna go just lay down now. See you nerds later. See you tomorrow, probably, for a trailer. Anyways, catch you nerds later. Bye!